Are you about to interview for a new job, but unsure what your value is and what salary you could make? Do you want to get the best salary offer possible? Of course you do. Today, I am going to give you my 7 tips on how to help you land the best salary. I am going to give you the confidence and insights you need to secure the salary package you truly deserve. Hi, I'm Christian, and I've been a recruiter for 20 years, and I've helped negotiate salaries for thousands of people. Now I want to help you get the very best salary. So, salary conversation will often come up at 2 stages, the start of the interview process and at the end of the interview process. At the start of the process, it's about checking you are both in a similar ballpark and expectations can be set both ways. Stating a too high salary expectation could also eliminate you from the process. At the end of the process, it's where the company actually makes the offer in order to hire you. It's where you're in the most demand. These are 2 quite different conversations. I am going to cover both of these and give you 7 tips to put you in the best possible position to land the salary that you deserve. Also, during this video, I am going to throw in a bonus tip somewhere, and towards the end of the video, you will hear the benefit it also brings to help you add to your salary negotiation power. Let's get to it. Tip number 1, do your research and know the salary you want. We are starting with the most important tip. You probably have a good idea already from knowing your current salary and probably haven't spoken to your colleagues or others in your field. Maybe you haven't. You need to work this out. So, take into account the years of experience in your profession, your location, the skills and experience you have accumulated in your field. Then research, what do others get with similar experience in a similar role? Speak to people and network. You should also speak with specialist recruiters. As an example, I personally recruit for product and tech leaders in Denmark. I speak to these experts on a daily basis. I am up to date with the market rates and well positioned to guide and help people. Then you can also use ChatGPT. I did a test on their free version and it gave me a reasonable range, and that was somewhat correct. With all things, the more data you feed it, the more chance for higher accuracy. Here's an example prompt that you can feed into ChatGPT to help you get your salary range. What is the average monthly base salary for a Scrum Master with 5 years experience as a Scrum Master, with a bachelor's degree, PSM certified, that has worked in scale-up companies and based in Copenhagen, Denmark? Here is an example prompt that you can feed into ChatGPT to help you get your salary range. Tip number 2, bring up salary in the first interview. Yes. The sooner the better. The company typically asks for your salary expectations at the end of the first interview, usually with the recruiter. Now, you can either do one of 3 things. Give a specific number, give a range, or deflect and ask them what they can offer. My recommendation is to ask the company to state their salary range and benefits first. They will definitely have a target number or range for the role. Another way of handling salary conversation could be to state your minimum salary you would accept. You want to be sure that the offer is going to at least match this. This saves both sides a lot of time by managing expectations. You should also state that it's your minimum, and ideally the offer should be above this. The more the better, of course. Tip number 3, find out all the benefits. Salary is not the only component. Yes, it's often the most important, but knowing all the benefits really help give you the full picture. This can include, is there a bonus? What is the pension contribution? Do they offer health insurance? What is the holiday pay? What is the work from home or remote policy? Do you have any internal company perks? Do they offer company stock options, shares, or warrants? This could make the package significantly bigger and longer term vested. So, get the full picture. Then you are hopefully going to end the conversation with knowing the full benefits and a ballpark number that both you and the company could meet on. Remember, what's discussed at the start is not something they can hold you to at the end, because you both get more data points on each other throughout the interview process. And now for a bonus tip. I recommend you also apply to other companies and start other interview processes. You will learn more about yourself, what you're looking for, and the type of company and culture that suits you. You'll also find out more benefits of this when I get to tip number 6 with you, so stay tuned. Now, we move to the negotiation at the end of the process, the offer stage. Tip number 4, get the full offer details. So this is an extension of my previous points, where hopefully you got the outline of the benefits that comes with the job offer, so you are already well prepared. Receiving your offer is often done on the phone. The company will call you and tell the good news. For example, congratulations, you got the job. Your offer is 80,000 kroner per month or 960,000 per year. The benefits include 8% pension and 25 days of holiday. Then you have 2 options. You either accept the offer or you negotiate. If they made you a great offer and maybe met or exceeded your expectations with what you discussed at the start, then great, mission accomplished, congratulations. Or you negotiate. You also ask to see a full breakdown of the benefits on offer. You can ask them if any of those benefits are negotiable, or maybe it's just the salary. Often with companies, the benefits are non-negotiable due to giving parity to all employees. Then it's the salary that's up for the negotiation. Sometimes you can also negotiate a signing on bonus. Tip number 5, negotiate in confidence and a collaborative way. Always remember to keep calm, professional, and confident when negotiating your offer. When you know your numbers and know your worth and value that you bring, then you naturally show more confidence in your negotiation skills. Confidence in how you talk, backed up by both data and research, is a very powerful way to convince others. This will help you land the salary you want. When negotiating, here are 4 key factors that you can refer to. 1. Your salary expectations that you shared at the start of the process. 2. You can share that you have learned more about the market and interviewed with other companies during this process. More on this in the next tip. 3. You have perhaps learned that the role is actually more senior and impactful than your first impression when applying. Maybe also travel is more than you expected, or the time in office plus commute time is more. These factors need to be accounted for. Remember, it's your disposable income after taxes and expenses that need to be a certain level for you to be happy to accept. 4. Finally, and very importantly, talk about the value you bring. You now know the role, the deliverables, and you can highlight how you feel this role perfectly. Remind them why they must hire you and what skills and experience set you apart from others. This is key to negotiation. Knowing your own value and what you bring to the team. Tip number 6, use other offers as leverage. So ideally, you've also been interviewing elsewhere during this process. You hopefully end in a situation where you are given multiple offers and probably at different salary levels. You can share with the employer the salary of your best offer and ask them if they can match that offer. By sharing that you have other offers, this shows the employer that you are in demand and that they also see your value that you can bring. Now the company knows they're in competition with others. This can naturally lead to them wanting to make their absolute best offer because they don't want to lose you to someone else. But how would you phrase this to an employer? Well, let me give you an example of how you can negotiate using other offers as leverage. Thank you for your offer of $80,000 per month. I'm really pleased you have chosen me and I'm excited about potentially joining you. However, the salary is not quite at the level I can accept. I've received another offer recently and they are offering me 90,000 krona per month. I'm also expecting another offer in the next few days. Therefore, are you able to match or better the other offer of 90,000 krona? Hopefully the company has now made an increase in their offer and you are ready to accept. Tip number 7, get the final offer in writing. Short, simple, yet essential end to the negotiation process. Usually after you verbally accept your offer, you will then receive your official employment contract. Needless to say, read this through thoroughly. Check that everything is as agreed. Check you're happy with all of the conditions. Any questions, go back to them and ask. It's very important that you know what you are signing up to. Once this is all checked through and you are happy, then you are now ready to sign. Congratulations. So let's quickly recap those 7 tips. Do your research, bring up salary in the first interview, find out all the benefits, get the full offer details, negotiate in a confident and collaborative way, leverage other offers, get the final offer in writing. Remember, understanding your value and having a clear target number in mind is the foundation for successful salary negotiation at any stage. So, should every offer be negotiated? Is there always room to move it? No. As long as you have done your research and you know what your value is and what you would accept. Sometimes companies make their best and final offer the first time. Now, if you manage their expectations from the beginning and applied some of these tips, then the chances of that offer being right for you are much higher. I hope this has helped prepare you for getting the best salary that you deserve. For more tips on how you can land your next job, then you can click here. I also publish a weekly newsletter called Own Your Career, where I share career tips and jobs that I am recruiting for. Link to join is in the description below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.